Committee. I welcome all of you here today for what is going to be a fantastic evening, 31st celebration, 31st New Year's Eve celebration like no other. We've tried to do things differently this evening. We have a wonderful card magic show done by none other than Nathan Gaspar Chaudhary, who is the son of our subcommittee member, entertainment subcommittee member, Janet Gaspar Chaudhary. He will be pulling out cards literally from under your hat, followed by a fantastic performance by the Urban Monks, who need no introduction in the club circuit. If you have any special requests, keep them coming. After about 45 minutes to 1 hour of dancing and listening to music, we will break for a 15-minute stand-up comedy. We asked our member, who's been a member for 30-odd years, Mr. Avinash Sahai, and he's going to have you in splits with some one-liners and a few real-time stories of his life. Mr. Avinash Sahai will entertain us with a bit of stand-up comedy, and dinner will be served from 10:30 onwards, and the bar is open. We have a live sort of cocktail counter by Diageo, and I'd like to thank all the members of the subcommittee, the general committee, our CEO, member of the chambers, food and beverage. I'd like you all to let down your hair, have a great time. The night is yet young. Have a great time, because we are celebrating New Year's Eve after a long, long period of 2 years after COVID. We really do need to aspire to make sure that we enjoy the evening and have a great year ahead. Mr. Dinyar Mukaddam for you.
I'll now hand you over to our musician, Mr. Gaspar.
Don't go. I will be needing that though, in case people speak. Thank you. A very good evening, members and members guests of the Bengal Club. My name is Nathan Gaspar Chaudhary, and I am what you might call a modern day illusionist. Sure, I may dress like your classic, stereotypical retro illusionist, but I'm only 20 years old, and I will turn 21 next year, not even an adult yet. However, I would like to bring a much more modern aspect to the age-old art of entertainment known as magic. Because previously, there used to be magicians, which many of you have seen dressed in a suit with a top hat and with a big fancy wand, and would take the hat off and produce a wonderful bunny. Well, those days are now past. And I would like to be the first magician of the modern era to introduce you to what is known as modern magic. So, to give you an example, let's start very simply. Hopefully, the master camera can see what I'm doing. So, I have a very, very simple brown paper bag, and in this brown paper bag, I have one object. I am almost certain every single person is familiar with what this object can do. This is a Rubik's Cube, made by Ernesto Rubik, and is known as the world's most famous puzzle. There are, in fact, 43 quintillion ways this cube can be solved. And today, I request each and every one of you that during the moment of magic, not to blink, because trust me, you will miss it. So hopefully the cameras can see this, to everybody sitting at the back. This cube is mixed up on all its 6 sides. And I have just one paper bag with my left hand completely empty. This is the idea. The cube in the bag. Snap. Now you see, when a magician snaps, that is when the magic starts. And the moment I snap, I think the cube has solved itself. Let us take a look. Now, gentlemen and ladies, we can do this in 2 ways, with applause, the way we're doing it right now. It really doesn't make much difference to me. But the cube is now completely solved. I know what many of you are thinking. Is there an extra cube? Actually, there isn't. I'll prove it to you. I'll check. There, no extra cube. You want to check? Come. That is yours to keep. Join me to be the first person to join the magician on stage. Any single person? Can I see at least just one raised hand? Yes, please make your way on stage. Ma'am, what is your name? Bipasha, please. Could we please welcome her with a warm round of applause? Thank you. So, my beautiful assistant, please sit down. Please. Yeah, absolutely. That is the general idea. So, this is what I would like you to do. Are you familiar with this object? It has 6 sides with 6 different colors, and this can be mixed up in 43 quintillion ways. Now, I have solved it, and it is completely solved now. And I would like to give this cube to you. And I would like you to mix this up in any manner of way that you are comfortable with, and continue solving it. And let me know when you're happy. Yes. Are you happy? Now, I would like you to take the cube behind your back, so that even I can't see it. I'll come and stand here. So, half the cube you've mixed with you seeing. Now, right now, only the sound men behind you can see what you're doing. Nobody can see that. Are you done? Let me know when you're done. You're done? Please put the cube on the table and cover it with your 2 hands. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. But the cube is mixed. Don't show me, just peek your hands like this so the audience can see the cube is mixed up. Is that fair? Is that fair? Absolutely. Now, please, would you hand me the cube? The cube, ladies and gentlemen. Your mixed cube, twice, front and back. Okay? I would like you to snap. Beautiful. And you see the cube is now solved. Now, this could have been a great trick if there wasn't a second cube. Yes. Please sit, please sit. This could have been a great trick if there wasn't a second cube. But, what if I told you, ma'am, please just cover the cube like this so that I can't touch it. Beautiful. What if I told you that I found a different solution to the Rubik's Cube, rather than just solving it completely? Because like I said, for the 3rd time, there are 43 quintillion ways this cube can be solved. And what if I tell you that I have found one such perfect solution to the cube that ma'am has just solved? Ma'am, for the first time, could you give me that cube? This is why I request for cameras, because I want all of you to enjoy this journey. You will see the cube is solved on every single side identically. Perfect on all sides. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, this is the next part of my first slot, and this will not involve any children's toys. So, for this, I'll just arrange the chairs a little bit because I need 2 people, 1 man and 1 woman. Anybody would care to join me? Yes, I just need 2 people. First few raise hands. Just 2 people. Yes, please, ma'am. Please come. Ma'am, what's your name? Vishaka. Can we please have a warm round of applause for ma'am? Fine. And 1 more person. Sir, would you like to come? Yes, sir. I'm looking at you. So please come join her. You have absolutely no reason to not join her. Please come. Sir, what's your name? What's sir's name? Rahul. That's beautiful. Please, please. Please join us. Okay. So, to start with very simply, please, you sit down there and you sit down there. Beautiful. Okay. To start with, hopefully, now this is why I hope the cameras can catch this. Okay. You'll see my hands? Beautiful. So, this is something I borrowed, I think, from one of the staff members just literally moments before I came up on stage. Would you like to examine this? And please tell the audience, you have the microphone with you, what this object is.
It's a normal looking pen.
Would you like to
Pen.
examine this, or are you satisfied with her? Are you satisfied with that? Okay.
Yeah,
Can you please have that
definitely.
pen back? You see, this is one thing you didn't notice. This pen is actually where I keep my money. Yeah. Now, see, you will notice that these are actually not normal Indian coins. These are actually antiques. This is a 50-cent piece, US currency, from the turn of the last century with President John F. Kennedy on its face and the eagle at its back. I would like you to examine them to see that they're exactly what it seems. Please. Okay? They're exactly what they seem to be. Am I right? Now, I have been doing sleight of hand ever since I was 4 years old. Actually, I should just get rid of the pen before I start my entire monologue, otherwise. Ever since I have been 4, my grandfather showed me my first simple magic trick, and it looked like this. All he did was, he took a coin in his hand, he made a fist, he picked up that coin, put it in his left hand, and he rubbed the back, and lo, the coin was gone. Now you might think this is some sleight of hand crap, because if I just do that, the coin appears. But you see, people I have noticed in my 16 years of performing, that people aren't that impressed when the magic is in my hands. Which is why I have called my 2 very lovely assistants, because this time the magic will happen in your hands. So, out of you, sir, we'll first start with you. Can you please show me both your hands up, okay? And show this please show them to the audience that they're in fact empty. They don't have any cuts or sleeves. They don't open up in any which way, and I'll just grab a few coins. Yes. Beautiful. Now, show me your hands on the table, because in a moment, I will keep 1 coin for myself, and I will give you these 3 coins. Please tell me, can you see 3 coins here? Because right now, sir, you are the eyes, ears, and most importantly, the hands of the audience. So please, do you see 3 coins there? Now, sir, please tell me, are you left or right? I'm left-handed, but that doesn't really matter. What handed are you, left or right-handed? Right-handed. Okay, so I just need you to close your fingers like this, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these coins on your hand. Okay, do you see 3? Yeah. Do you see 3, ma'am? I would like you to count. 1, 2, 3. Now, sir, look at my hands. I want you to cover the coins like this, like a cave, like this. Put your right hand on top. Put your hand on top, make a cave. And make a little gap. That's it. Now, on the count of 3, you will shake your hand, and I will shake my hand with 1 coin. And you will literally hear and see the moment the magic happens. After we are done shaking, I would like you to dump the contents on my beautiful mat here. 3, 2, 1. Okay? And dump the contents. No, this was over here. No cheating there. And just like that, the first coin to my right hand. Thank you so much. Now, I know what you're thinking. This might be a man's thing, but it actually isn't, because I'm going to do the more difficult version with you, actually. Because, you see, with Sir, I did it with him hands closed. And there's a reason why I have these cameras around me. Why would a magician want cameras around him? Because I'm just that confident. Let's start with you. Ma'am, are you left or right-handed? Right? Okay, ma'am. So this time, I will keep 2 coins for myself and 2 coins for you. Now look at my right hand very carefully. And raise your right hand, please. Yes. Now your right hand thumb and middle finger. Bring it close, just like that. Okay, and turn at the wrist 90 degrees. Excellent. And bring it right above the mat. And put your hand right underneath it. Yes, brilliant. That is, and the reason I'm being so precise with my instructions is because I want to keep everything surgically precise and concise. I have these 2 coins. Can you see there are 2 coins there? Because it doesn't matter if you see there are 2 coins there, because I'm going to give you 2 coins right now.
I would like you to hold them by the edges, a little more deeply, very delicately, a little tightly, thank you, and hold it above your hand. I will do the same with mine. Don't let go yet. Hold it tightly. On the count of 3, we will both drop our 2 coins into our hand. And I'm telling you, 1 coin will jump from her hand, travel through the air, and land in my hand. Does that sound like a friggin' miracle or what? So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, just put that on the table. I will not touch that. Put it on the table. Now, this means absolutely nothing unless I have 1, 2, 3 coins. Thank you. And for the last one, I'm going to use the trustee wand. Okay, so I will use you one more time and you examine the wand because remember last time you left some coins inside and you didn't see it. Brilliant. Okay. So this time I know you're right-handed. So if you could please put your left hand in front. Yes, because I will need that right hand of yours. So sir, put your left hand flat on the table and show your right hand empty. Okay, excellent. Because in a moment I'm going to put some coins. And ma'am, you can hold the mic and you can say how many coins I'm putting. Give me the wand. Thank you. Okay. You count.
1, 2,
The cameras catch it? Yes.
3,
Okay. And this is
4.
beautiful. Now, sir, do you play poker or teen patti, any of those gambling games that uses poker chips? That uses poker chips.
Poker
You know
chips.
poker chips?
Poker chips.
You know poker chips are in
Yeah.
a stack?
Yep.
So, sir, could you stack the coins in your hand like this? Excellent. Now, the little tower. Now, show your right hand empty to the audience, just like that. Bring your right hand middle and thumb. Bring your right hand middle and thumb close to each other. Okay? Turn your hand at the wrist. Now, very delicately, by the edge, lift up that top coin and put it in my hand. Just the top coin. Close your hand. Close your hand. Palm down. Okay? Put this hand on top. Don't let me get in there. Yes, because I will try to get in there. So we have 1 coin on the table. And we'll do this the old-fashioned way. You see that? You see that? No, you don't. Boom. Gone. So for the first time, what I would like you to do, dump whatever you have on the table. And ma'am, please count. How many do you see there?
4. That's 4 of them.
Thank you. Could we please have a round of applause for both my lovely assistants? And that was my first slot. And I would like to invite the band who are going to now play. And I will see you all after my 30-minute break. Thank you so much. You all have been a wonderful audience. And I have 2 very good closers waiting for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sonia? Yeah.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Urban Monks.
So, so you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell the green fields from a cold still rain? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold, or ashes for trees, How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have we found same old fear? Wish you were here. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have you found same old fears? Wish you were here.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome and a very, very, very good evening from the Urban Monks. We will try and sing songs that all of you have heard before or maybe know the songs. If you know the songs, please join us in singing or dancing in any form you want to enjoy the night. It's a very special night, obviously, and we'd like to make a good night for all of you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Smile, and everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you, girl, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. to take this night away.
Thank you. This next track that we are playing is a old school classic track. I'm sure everybody in the house would have heard this song before. Sing along if you wish to with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the three couples first on the dance floor. For me, charity does not begin at home, so those are excluded. Julian and Harish Mehta, their family, so they're excluded as well. So the first couple on the dance floor, they've won a coupon. Dinner for two at barbecue, Mr. and Mrs. Swaz. They are guests at the Bengal Club, room number 5. Well done. Dindyar, you know whom to hand over the prize to. Sorry, Harish and Julie. Sorry, Ratnabali Kakkar. But charity for me does not begin at home. Mr. and Mrs. Swaz, a big round of applause. Thank you. Great numbers. On to the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen.
You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes when I'm gone. You can tell your friends just want to follow me. They laugh and joke about me on the floor. You can tell my arms to back into the fun. You can tell your feet that I'm low. Or you can tell my lips to touch my fingertips. They won't be reaching out of me anymore. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think you understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. You can tell your mom I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your doctor about my leg. I tell your brother Cliff the twisted to my leg. He never really liked me anyway. I tell you I'm Louise, tell anything you please. Myself already know that I'm okay. I tell her to my eyes and watch it to my mind. It might be walking out of me today. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think you understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, it might blow up and kill this man. You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can tell my impotence gone. You can tell my friends just want to follow me. They laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the fun. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips to touch my fingertips. They won't be reaching out of me anymore. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think you understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you can never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. Well, I said you were high class, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you were high class, that was just a lie. Well, you can never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. Well, I said you were high class, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you were high class, that was just a lie. When you could never got around, you ain't no friend. Well, I said you were high class, that was just a lie. Yeah, they said you were high class, that was just a lie. Well, you can never caught around, you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you can never caught a rabbit, ain't no friend of mine. Well, you can never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. Well, you can never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of
That's fantastic. Big round of applause. There are prizes galore. Best dressed couple, best dancing couple, craziest dance moves on the dance floor, best male dancer, best female dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. We want those moves. Prizes galore, and there's going to be a lucky draw. Hang on to the lucky coupons. The entry cards have your number. After this.
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, yeah. We chased our pleasures here, dug our treasures there, but you still recall times you cry. Break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to
happens to most men of this world, the harsh reality of life. And for some it is true, and for most it is not. So it goes like this. I found an island in your arms, country in your eyes, arms that chain us, eyes that lie. Break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through. Oh yeah, made a scene, week to week, day to day, hour to hour. The game is trained, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, break on through, break on through, break on through. Break, 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 break.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the best dressed couple, undoubtedly a Godric hamper, Mr. and Mrs. Arindam Sheel. I love that tuxedo. Big round of applause. Then your best dressed couple. Prizes left for best female dancer, best male dancer, the craziest dance moves. Are you all in high spirits? Obviously not high enough. Diageo bar is not on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I want the craziest moves on the dance floor. Wonderful hampers. Then your best dressed couple, Mr. and Mrs. Arindam Sheel. Big round of applause. I don't hear that applause, ladies and gentlemen. Great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will try and change the mood a little bit. Not that we do not want you to dance. We want you to dance to something else now. Let's do some reggae. Sing with me. Mama, think things too much of me. Why can't use it
very lonely, ladies and gentlemen. The hostess is not happy. All you young people and the people who are younger at heart, I want all of you to come and join me on the dance floor. Come along. I want a nice peppy number. Yes, Dr. and Mrs. Sheel on special request. Dr. Rajiv Sheel, the gorgeous Mrs. Medha Sheel. I want all the committee members. Yes, Parthoda, Mr. Parthodash, Mr. Kunal Sen and their gorgeous better halves by far. I want all of you on the dance floor. Yes, come along. I want a nice peppy number. Urban monks at their best. Oh yes. Evening is rocking.
Well, Joanna, she runs the country. She runs it down in the terrace one. She makes a few awful people happy. Oh, she don't care about the rest at all. She's got a system they call apartheid. It keeps her brother in a subjection. But maybe pressure will make Joanna see how everybody gonna live as one. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, from the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning comes.
Plenty of prizes, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess she makes all the golden mold to buy new weapons any shape of gun. But every mother in a black silhouette your fears the killing of another son. Speaking across all the neighbors' border. Now I can have a little fun. She doesn't care if the fun and games she plays is dangerous to everyone. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, from the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning comes. She's got some hotels in higher places, put on the heads to the city sound. Joanna give them the fancy money, oh, to tempt anyone who'd come. She even knows how to swing opinion in every magazine and the journal. For every bad move that is Joanna, they call a good explanation. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, from the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning comes. Even the preacher who works for Jesus, the archbishop who's a peaceful man, together say that the freedom fighters will overcome the very strong. I wanna know if you're blind, Joanna, if you wanna hear the sound of drum. Can't you see that the tide is dawning? Oh, don't make it till the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, from the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, from the morning come. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, from the morning come. Give me hope, 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 hope. Joanna, give me hope. Joanna, from the morning come. Give me hope. Joanna, give me hope. Joanna, hope before the morning comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, all those of you who are seating on the dance floor, right away, please. Come to the dance floor. The dance floor is calling you. It's going to be non-stop music and fun. There are many prizes. Best dressed couple has gone. Now we have prizes for the best dancing couple, female and male as well.
All the couples in the house, let's get you together. After this, we are going to take a short break because there's another event happening. So before we leave, we want to say that we love you.
It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? And I say, yeah, you look wonderful tonight. We go to a party and everyone turns to see these beautiful ladies was walking around with me. And then she asks me, do you feel alright? I say, my darling, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. And the wonder of it all, that you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now, and I've got to make it. So I give her the car key. She helps me to bed, and then I tell her as I turn out the light, I say, my darling,
Thank you. So, ladies and
Fantastic.
gentlemen, the Urban Monks will be back again very soon.
Wonderful. For the next number, we will have all the handsome and beautiful single women and men in this crowd. We want you on the dance floor without your parents. So the band is taking a little break. We have Dinyar, our CEO, Mr. Dinyar Mukaddam. We will probably be having 15 more minutes of the magic show. Or yes, we will have a stand-up comedy by none other than Mr. Avinash Sahai, our member for 30 years. I made a special request to him that when we are tired, which we're not often in the Bengal Club, we will get you on the stage to share some very humorous anecdotes. And, you know, he is a laugh a minute. He's a riot. He's a fantastic stand-up comedian, and he has performed at the Bengal Club and Calcutta Club. I hand you over, ladies and gentlemen, to Mr. Avinash Sahai, the one and only.
Hello. Ladies and gentlemen. Hello. I'm not a stand-up comedian, but I'll share some experiences of mine of my 30 years with Bengal Club. I'm a Allahabadi by Janam Bhumi, but Bengal by Karam Bhumi. In fact, one of the ladies in the bar asked the bartender, give me a large pack of scotch with only 2 drops of water. Today is my 80th birthday. So the bartender said, ma'am, this drink is on me. And the man sitting or standing on her right side said, the second drink is on me. So again she said, large pack of scotch and 2 drops of water. There was a lady on her left who repeated the same thing, large pack of scotch and 2 drops of water. So the bartender said, ma'am, I'm very curious to know, why do you only want 2 drops of water? So she said, at my age, I know how to hold my liquor, but water is another story. You know, I met a lady in the Bengal Club as soon as I entered room 175, and she said, Avinash, oh, today is the first day when I've seen you with your clothes on. Then I suddenly realized she meets me in the Tolly swimming pool. And she said, are you going to perform today? I said, yes. She said, how old are you? I said, you tell me your age and I'll adjust mine accordingly. I'll also share with you that there's a gentleman, Dr. Ronin Roy, who's an orthopedic, and I went to meet him at the Fortis Hospital. And I was standing at the elevator, waiting for the elevator to come down, and I saw a man holding 3 small babies, newly born babies. So I said, beautiful babies, are they yours? He said, no, I work for a customer complaint. And these are customer complaints. I work for a basic company which handles babies. You know, in the sense, as I swim at Tolly, and there was a lady swimming with me, and I asked her, what do you do? She said, I'm an HRD manager. I said, what's an HRD manager? So she said, I'm ragar denge. So I said, but what did you study for this? She said, I did a BBA, and I'm doing an MBA. So I said, what's BBA? He said, boyfriend ki bike pe ash. I said, MBA kya hota hai? He said, maha bekoof aadmi. I said, what do they teach you there? He said, SWOT analysis. I said, what's that? She said, strength, weaknesses, opportunity, threat. I said, I've done that for my own life. Strength is my wife. Weakness is my neighbor's wife. Opportunity is when I go on tour. Threat is when you go on tour. I'll also share with you that there are some lovely surgeons in the Bengal Club, advocates and surgeons of very renown. And one of the surgeons went to the UK, to the US. And there he practiced for 1 year, and he had a lady patient, and she fell in love with him. And suddenly she said, doctor, I'm in big problem. What happened? I'm expecting. He said, don't bother. I'm a surgeon from Calcutta, that also from the Bengal Club, we'll take care. And there was a priest who was admitted for a prostate operation. So he went to the father and said, Father, there was a miracle. He said, what's that? He said, you actually delivered a baby. He said, what's nonsense? I'm a man. How can I deliver a baby? So he said, Father, in the Bible it's written, Jesus Christ used to touch water, it turned wine. And he used to touch a dead man, he used to become alive. So miracles happened. He said, okay, please keep quiet, keep it incognito. So when he took the child with him, after 15 years, he's telling the child, I want to confide with you that I'm actually not your father. He said, oh, Dad, you loved me so much. Then what's happened? He said, I'm actually your mother. So he said, who's my father? He said, probably the Archbishop of Canterbury. There was a Pakistani family who came to US and they got their son admitted in a school. The first day in school, the teacher said, what's your name? He said, Muhammad. He said, no, now your name is John. You're an American. You're a Christian. He said, okay, ma'am. So he goes home, so the mother says, what did they teach you in school? He said, I was Muhammad, now I'm John. I'm a Christian. So she gave him a tight slap. He said, Abdul, see what your son is saying. So the father also slapped him. Next morning, when he went to school, his chicks was stolen. The teacher said, what happened? Very sad story, ma'am. 3 years I became an American citizen. I was attacked by 2 crazy terrorists. There was an American who was told by his wife, today is Christmas, why don't you buy a duck? So he went and bought a duck. And when he went to the market, he realized that if he goes back, she'll tell him to do something else. So he said, what should I do? He said, go and watch a movie. So he bought a movie ticket, and he sat there, and there was a lady sitting on his right, and the lady's husband was on her right. He said the duck might suffocate, so he shoved the duck into the trouser. He opened the zipper. The ma'am looked at the left and told her husband, the man sitting next to me is a very obscene man. He said, what happened? He opened the zipper. He said, don't bother. You watch the movie. She said, I can't. It's eating my popcorn. I'll also share with you, ladies and gentlemen, that we talk about journalists reporting in the news. There was a man driving a Harley Davidson motorcycle in the zoo in the US, and suddenly he saw a young girl getting attracted to a lion in a cage. So the girl goes close to the cage, the lion takes out his paw and holds the girl's collar. And this man throws his motorcycle and goes and punches the lion. He leaves the girl, and he brings the girl back to the mother, and they're very grateful, act of bravery. So there was a journalist passing by. He said, my God, I've never seen an act of bravery like this. What do you do? He said, I'm an army man. He said, tomorrow in the newspapers, there'll be a caption for your bravery. So next morning, on the headline said, army man assaults an East African immigrant and robs his lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, since you are all family, after so many years, friends become family, I'll share with you that I had a runaway marriage. Almost 48, 49 years ago. I eloped with a Marwari lady. The Marwaris didn't want their daughters to get married to a non-Marwari. And I came from Allahabad, and they said, nothing doing. So grandfather said, I'll shoot you. I'm actually standing before you today because he had a bad aim. But I'll also share with you that I actually wrote a letter to her, quoting her. And I wrote to her, Dear Manjari, most worthy of admiration, after long consideration and much meditation, you possess in the nation my great inclination to become your relation. On this approbation of this declaration, I shall make preparation to remove my situation to a more convenient station and profess by admiration of the world's multiplication, though of great variation and respective signification, I am without hesitation yours, Avinash Dissimulation. Now I thought I'd won over this lady by my English and my verbosity, but believe me, ladies and gentlemen, she acknowledged this letter. She said, Dear Avinash, I read your oration with much deliberation on the great infatuation to show such variation on so slight a foundation. But after examination and serious consideration, I suppose your animation was the fruit of recreation, which had sprung up from ostentation to display your education. Now, without disputation, your laborious application is so tedious an application, which deserves commendation. I am without hesitation, Manjari moderation. I'll also share with you that at about 12 o'clock in the night, a gentleman got sozzled up in the bar in the Bengal Club, and he comes down, and the security guard says, "Saab, aap gaadi nahi chala sakte." He said, "No problem, I'm Park Street pe rehta hu." Now he's walking on Park Street. Now a drunkard is itching to talk to someone, and there's no one on the street. So he goes and finds a mandir. The Panditji is cleaning the mandir. So he goes and stands in front of the mandir and said, so the Panditji says, "Haan Jajman, kya chahiye?" He said, "Panditji, दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा कौन?" So he said, "दुनिया में सबसे बड़ा मंदिर." कहता, "मंदिर सबसे बड़ा तो धरती पे क्यों खड़ा?" कहता, "धरती सबसे बड़ी." अरे धरती सबसे बड़ी तो शेषनाग पे फन पे कैसे खड़ी? कहता, "भाई शेषनाग सबसे बड़ा." कहता, "शेषनाग सबसे बड़ा तो हनुमान शिव जी के गले में कैसे पड़ा?" कहता है, "शिव जी सबसे बड़े." कहता है, "शिव जी सबसे बड़े तो कैलाश पर्वत पे क्यों खड़े?" कहता है, "साहब कैलाश पर्वत सबसे बड़ा." कहता है, "कैलाश पर्वत सबसे बड़ा तो हनुमान की चोटी पे कैसे खड़ा?" कहता है, "मेरा बाप तू ही बता दे." कहता है, "बंगाल क्लब से पूरी बोतल पी के जो दोनों पैरों पे खड़ा वो सबसे बड़ा." I'll also share with you that there was a Christian family, and they were traveling in an aircraft, and they had some problem with the husband, and they stopped the aircraft at a missionary hospital on the way, and they did a bypass for him. So the nurse is waiting for him. The nun sitting there and said, "Have you got a medical insurance?" He said, "No." He said, "Have you got money in the bank?" He said, "Not at all." He said, "Do you have a relative?" He said, "I have a sister who's a nun, and she's a spinster." The nun said, "No, no, nuns are not spinster. They're married to God." "Oh, wonderful. Take it from my brother-in-law." There's a lady who buys a parrot, and she teaches him, "I love you," and suddenly the parrot develops to say, "I love you, I want to make love to you." So she was very embarrassed. She said, "Anyone come to my house and I feel very embarrassed." So she rang up the priest. He said, "Don't bother, I've got a female parrot which reads the Bible. You come over to the church and he'll improve." So he takes the parrot to the church, and again her parrot says, "I love you, I want to make love to you." So the parrot of the priest said, "Thank God my prayers have been answered." There's a lady who goes to a chemist shop and said, "I want potassium cyanide." He said, "Why do you want potassium cyanide?" He said, "I want to poison my husband." He said, "But that's illegal, you're not allowed." So she starts going back. "I'll go to another chemist shop." So he said, "Have you got any proof and documentation?" She said, "Yes, just have a look at my video." So the chemist found that the lady's husband was making love to the chemist's wife. He said, "My God, you got a prescription? I'll give it to you immediately." Ladies and gentlemen, I have a long list of talking about a number of things which I do. I was telling you about this lady in the swimming pool. I just asked her, "What do you do?" She said, "I'm actually HRD and I'm a MBA and all that sort of thing." So there was a friend of mine who used to stammer. He didn't know what to do, so he said, "I'll jump in the Ganga." So while he was walking, he found a church which said, "Wanted a salesman." He said, "Before I jump into the Ganga, let me try in the church." So he goes to the church, presses the bell, and the father says, "Yes, my son." So he said, "Father, no, job, I commit suicide." The father said, "What the hell can I do?" So he said, in order to get rid of him, because he came from a religious family, he said, "Sell these Bibles." So he came back after half an hour. He said, Father, more Bibles. Father said, in my 10 years experience, I've never sold a single Bible. How do you manage to sell? So he asked him, how do you sell, son? He said, Father, very simple. I go to customer and I tell him, should I read the Bible? He said, no, you can give it to me like this. There was a man who was very fond of hunting. So he went to a dog shop and said, give me a hunting dog. They gave him a hunting dog. He said, what's the name of the dog? He said, Salesman. So he said, the dog's name is Salesman. He said, yes, sir, watch his performance. So he goes, he points the gun to the bird. Before the bird could fall, the dog ran, picked up the bird and brought it to the master's feet and waited for next instruction. He was very impressed. So he came back to the dog shop. He said, next year when I come, give me the same dog. He said, okay. So next year when he came, he gave him a brown dog. He said, no, give me the same dog. He said, he's useless, sir. He said, damn it, I'm paying for it to give me what I want. So he took this, the old dog. He killed the bird. He went and picked up the bird. The dog didn't budge an inch. He came back very disgusted. He said, he's useless. He said, we told you, sir, but you insisted. So he said, what's happened to him? So he's become sales manager now. You know, on behalf of Larsen Tubro, where I worked, I went to recruit some engineers in IIT Kharagpur. So I asked a candidate, you have got extremely good technical knowledge, but how's your family background? He said, sir, I come from very good family. I said, okay, what does your father do? So he works in the iron and steel industry. I said, oh, does he work for a steel plant? He says, no, sir, he irons during the day and steels in the night. You see, primarily, what's basically happened is I actually perform not only comedies, I'll also give you an example that Amitabh Bachchan happened to be a schoolmate of mine, and I'll give you an example of when we were young, we were staying in bungalows, and we never had an opportunity of staying in a skyscraper. So we requested our parents if they could send us to Manhattan. And we went to Manhattan and parked ourselves on the 70th floor in a 100-story building. And we went to the pub to eat our dinner. And I asked him, Amit, have you carried the keys? He said, no, I forgot. I thought you'll carry the keys. How do we climb? He said, but you tell a lot of jokes. Why don't you tell us some of the jokes? We'll climb. So we climbed up to the 32nd floor. And I said, Amit, now I'm over. He said, I've got a very sad story to tell you. We are actually in the wrong building. You know, you've been very keenly watching KBC. And I'll give you one example. There's a Marwari gentleman who comes on the KBC show, and he chooses to phone a friend. So Amitabh asks him, who would he speak to? He said, Suresh of Jaipur. So he said, is he your friend or is he a relative? He said, no, sir. For last 3 years, he has not paid me. And he doesn't pick up the phone. So if you ring up, he'll immediately pick up. And in front of the whole country, people will know that he's not paid me. So mujhe aapse paisa mile, na mile, but I'll get it from him. Thank you very much, sir.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Mr. Sahai, our very own club member. Ladies and gentlemen, now there's going to be non-stop music. Dinner is served for all those of you who are feeling peckish. The bar is on fire, but not in flames. I want all of you to fill up your drinks, be in high spirits as we call in the new year. 1 hour, 15 minutes left. Ladies and gentlemen, over to you, Urban Monks. Set the stage on fire as you know best. All of you on the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen.
passes down the corridor, to the hotel say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of fear, you can find it here. Her mind is different and twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty, pretty boys. She calls friends. Now they dance in the courtyard. Sweet summer sweat. Sometimes to remember, sometimes to forget. So I called up the captain. I said, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit since 1969. And still those watches are coming from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring her out above. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. She said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And the master's chamber as they gathered for the feast. Stab it with this daily knife, but you just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running through the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the madman, we are programmed to receive you. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
applause,
Thank you so
ladies
much
and
for the
gentlemen.
request. Thank you.
My personal favorite for best dancing couple. May I have your names, please?
Sandeep.
Sandeep and Shelly, big round of applause. Come right forward. Dinyar our dashing CEO, Mr. Dinyar Mukaddam. Best dancing couple, Sandeep and Shalia. I don't hear the applause, ladies and gentlemen. I was following their dance moves. Fantastic dancers. Now we have prizes for best dancing male, best dancing female, and all of you, there are 4 fantastic lucky draw prizes. This entry pass, you must give up that lower left-hand corner which has a secret number, your entry number. Please put it in, you're going to miss out. Over to the Urban Monks, the one and only. There's a box over here. Please tear off the lower left-hand corner of your entry pass. Fantastic prizes.
There's a list of songs that we've got as requests. Not that we know all the song, but then whatever we can attempt. Not that we know, but with guts we will attempt just to keep your request. This is one of them.
You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me down in your laughter, let me die in your arms.
Crazy dance moves.
Then you lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come let me love you. Come love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. You fill up my senses, like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get into the midnight frenzy, I'd like our very own president of the Bengal Club, Mr. Kunal Sen, to quickly address you before we all get heady and too high, he has a good word or two to say. Mr. Kunal Sen, the one and only.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Nandini. What could I say? I being the president, and this year we are having all the wonderful events. Believe me, as a president, I'm just enjoying the ride. It's all being done by the subcommittees that we have. Entertainment, food, they are topping the list. Nandini, Dr. Nandini is ever vibrant. And whatever we see today, what we are having, what we are enjoying tonight is after 2 years, the post-COVID. And it's a wonderful event that we have. And apart from that, the food committee, steered by Afroz, the chef Subhash, Suneet, and the staff are doing a wonderful job with the staff giving the personalized services. And that is what keeping us at the top of the edge. I wish you all a very happy and prosperous 2023. May God bless us all with all success. Let the COVID be a history, and we march forward in our success. And let the club do as it is doing right now tonight. And we had other events too, the Christmas Eve, which was the maiden venture of ours. We had the Christmas lunch, and we had a lot of events which are lined up, which would be sent to you all through mailers. Please do come and attend, and wish all of you again a very, very happy new year. God bless.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. After your dinner is over, we want you all on the ground floor. We are quickly going to go through the lucky draw. Now, if I pull out a number, I don't want to be blamed. So, Mrs. Ruma Sen is going to pull out the first lucky draw. Ladies and gentlemen, take out your cards. Number 127. 127. 127, ladies and gentlemen. 127. That's brilliant. What is your name?
Vishaka.
Vishaka. The first prize goes to Vishaka. Big round of applause. Philips mixer grinder, ladies and gentlemen. One more. Mrs. Ruma Sen, first lady. She's not looking. I promise you she's not looking. 155. Ladies and gentlemen, 155. Lucky draw, 155. Great prizes. Please, yes, that's right. We have somebody there. Samsung microwave. Hotting things up. 155, the Samsung microwave, yes. A big round of applause. There are two more prizes. 155. Yes? What is your name?
Anusha Sengupta.
Mrs. Sengupta, big round of applause. Samsung microwave. I'm just hotting up just looking at her. Thank you so much. Right. So, Danya, two more later on. Two more prizes on the lucky draw. The night is yet young. We're waiting for you, and Urban Monks is going to rock it. Ladies and gentlemen, over to you, Urban Monks. Best dancer male, best dancer female, and the craziest moves on the dance floor. 3 prizes left. Thank you. Woman dancers. Okay, all right. Best.
me deep. Oh, love me deep. Way, love me deep. Oh, love me deep. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me deep. Oh, love me deep. Someone to love, somebody dear. Someone to love, someone like you. Love me deep. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me deep. Oh, love me deep. Love me deep. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please, love me deep. Oh, love me deep. Yeah, love me deep. Oh, love me deep.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Too many people seated. I want all of you on the dance floor. Yes. Who's going to dance with Dinyar and who's going to dance with our president? All the ladies there. Yes. Mr. Partho Das, architect extraordinaire. Who's going to dance with him? I'll manage their better halves. Urban Monks, the one and only. Some real peppy now. gentlemen, all of you, the young and the young at heart, the next number by the Urban Monks is all for single ladies and gentlemen. For the young and the young at heart, please.
This is a request that Sir has made. We'll try and attempt this song. And I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen in the house who want to dance, come up.
Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean. The way she looked, way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? When I saw her standing there. When she looked at me, and I could see. For too long, I fell in love with her. She wouldn't dance with another. When I saw her standing there, when my heart played blue, when I crossed the room, and I held her hand in my hand. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight. For too long, I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. When I saw her standing when my heart went through, when I crossed the room, and I held her hand in my Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight. For too long, I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. When I saw her standing there. When my heart went through, when I crossed the room, and I held her hand in my Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight. For too long, I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. When I saw her standing there, when I saw her standing there, when I saw her standing there.
Best dancer female. Best dancer female goes to, what is your name?
Ramona.
Ramona. The one and only Ramona. We have sunglasses from Himalaya. The one and only optical store. Our Dinyar is going to hand over. Sunglasses. No power. Thank you. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have two more prizes. Two more prizes. The craziest moves on the dance floor and best dancer male. Who's going to win those two prizes? Best dancer male, and I want some crazy moves on the dance floor. And two more lucky draw, depending on your lucky number. Everybody on the dance floor. Single, young at heart. Over to you, Urban Monks, the one and only. Rock it.
Kianka, baby, it's alright, baby, it's alright, baby, it's alright, alright. It's alright, baby, it's alright, baby, it's alright, baby, it's alright. Now imagine all the husbands. Baby, it's alright, baby, it's alright, baby, it's alright, 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 Russian lady, Russian lady, give up your vows. Give up your vows. Save our city. Save our city. Right now. When I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. When I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. When I woke up this morning and I got myself. When I woke up this morning and I got myself. The future's uncertain and the end is always with me. Let it roll, 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 let it roll. All the night long. roll,
this is for you to dance, but then the moves are different.
Craziest movement on the dance floor and best dancer male still left. I want everybody to be in higher spirits, ladies and gentlemen. And 2 more prizes on the lucky draw to be announced by our CEO, Mr. Dinyar Mukaddam, very soon. Urban Monks, the one and only. All these single ladies and gentlemen.
Got a black and magic woman. I got a black and magic woman. Got me so blind I could see that she's a black and magic woman. She's trying to make a devil out of me. To turn your back on me, baby. To turn your back on me, baby. Yes, to turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. To turn your back on me, baby. You might just pick up on the magic stick. Got your spell on me, baby. You got your spell on me, baby. Yes, you got your spell on me, baby. Turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, but you want. I can't leave you alone.
applause, ladies and gentlemen. Craziest moves on the dance floor. What is your name, sir? What is your name?
I'm Sushanta.
Shushanto, best prize for the craziest moves on the dance floor. It takes a lot to get crazy on the dance floor at Bengal Club. Goodrick Hamper, a big round of applause to Mr. Shushanto. Thank you. Best dancer male, and 2 more lucky draw prizes left. Great prizes to be won, ladies and gentlemen. And then you just dance. You don't dance for the prize, you dance for yourself. Let's do the best. Okay, can I ask Mrs. Nandini Das, my namesake, architect numero uno, Mr. Partho Das's better half, our committee member, Mrs. Nandini Das. She is going to pick up a number, no cheating here. Number 139, ladies and gentlemen, 139. Can you check, please? Lucky draw, fantastic prizes. One of you wins a hamper. 139. Can you please check, please? 139. Sony wireless headphones. 139. Has anybody won? Has anybody got 139? Somebody's fallen asleep or they've left already. 139. I sound like one of these, that's right. Is that right? 139? There he is. 139. Great. What is your name?
BK Ghosh.
Mr. Ghosh, 139 Sony headphones from Bengal Club. Thank you. Congratulations. And one more prize. Can I have, is Rudra Chatterjee here? Is Rudra Chatterjee or Mr. Dipankar Chatterjee here? They've left? Yes. Dr. Rajiv Sheel. Can I have Dr. Rajiv Sheel to come and pick up number, the final prize? 32-inch television from Panorama. Dr. Rajiv Sheel, consultant, senior general physician extraordinaire. 160, a large, yes, there. You have to hand it over. Yes, come. Prize to be handed over by Dr. Rajiv Sheel of Fortis and AMRI, and our dapper Dinyar Mukaddam to be handed over to the lady in red. A big round of applause. 32-inch television from the Bengal Club. So we have 2 more prizes. Best dancer male is left. Night is yet young, over to you. Are we doing the card show?
Thank you so much, Bengal Club, all the members and the guests, especially for the people who've come up and we're having a good time. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us, because that's the only feel that we have, that you are enjoying. This next couple of tracks that we are going to do is amongst our favorites, and wherever we go, and especially when we have fine audience, we do these kind of songs. We do not believe that we are only here to dance. I'm sure we are here to hear good music as well. So ladies and gentlemen, people who love Pink Floyd, this is for you.
Where were you when I was born and broken? While the days slip on from my window, watching. Where were you when I was hurt and I was helpless? Because the things you say and the things you do surround me. While you were hanging yourself on someone else's words, dying to believe in what you heard. I was staring straight into the shining sun. Lost in thought and lost in time, while the seeds of life, the seeds of change were planted outside. The rain fell dark and slow, while I burn around this dangerous, irresistible pastime. I took a heavenly ride through a silence. I knew the moment I'd arrived, from killing the past and coming back to through a silence. I knew the waiting had begun, and headed straight into the shining sun. Can you show me where it was? There is no pain you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like deep balloons. Now I've got the feeling once again. I can't explain, you will not understand. This is not how I am. I have become comfortably numb. Have become comfortably numb. Okay, it's just a little painful. There'll be no more but you feel a little sick. Can you stand up? I do believe it's working. Yeah. But I should keep you going through the show. The moment it's time to go. There is no pain you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eyes. I turned to look, but
you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming down to the countdown. I want all ladies and gentlemen on the dance floor, single, not so single, in high spirits. People who are not in high spirits, we're going to make you in high spirits. Ladies and gentlemen, last 10 minutes. Urban Monks are going to rock it now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Onto the dance floor. Yes, that's right.
ladies and gentlemen in the house, if you're interested in dancing, please come
The
up.
bamba. Come on, ladies and
Ladies and
gentlemen.
gentlemen in the house, if you're interested in dancing, come up. We do not want faces to go gloomy after we finish the song. This is going to be the last song for this year. All right? We will, once you start dancing. Don't worry. We do not want to talk much.
Everybody on the dance floor.
Dance to, let's see if you can move it. All right? Let's see if you can break this floor. All right?
Dr. Rajiv Sheikh. The bamba.
Para bailar la bamba, solo necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi familia. Y arriba, y arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no sé marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Para bailar la bamba, solo necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi familia. Y arriba, y arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no sé marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody on the dance floor as we begin the countdown, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you want us to play it through the countdown? Or do you want to have the countdown? Yes? We want to have the countdown?
Yeah, it depends on you.
So we do not believe in countdowns. We believe in playing music.
Yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not want to have the countdown, we can go ahead with the music. Whatever you say, come on. The music or the countdown? Let the music play.
You haunt me and you make me cry. But if you leave me, I will surely die. Darling, there will never be another, 'cause I love you so. Oh, oh, Carol, say you'll never go. Oh, Carol, why you about to fool? Darling, I love you. Don't you treat me cruel. You haunt me and you make me cry. But if you leave me, I will surely die. Darling, there will never be another, 'cause I love you so. Don't ever leave me. Say you'll never go. I will always treat you as a sweetheart, no matter what you do. Oh, 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 Carol. So I love you, dear. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I gave it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I gave it to someone special. Beating twice shy, I keep my distance, but you make me cry. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? It's been a year, doesn't surprise me. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, to give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special. Last Christmas, the last Christmas, last Christmas. Last Christmas, last Christmas, last Christmas, I gave it to someone special.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Best dancer male, Mr. Dhruvo Ghosh. Mr. Dhruvo Ghosh, the gentleman with the red scarf. All the ladies' eyes were on him. Mr. Dhruvo Ghosh, best dancer male. Can I get Dinyar to get one more prize out of his magic hat? Best dancer male, Dhruvo Ghosh. There. Yes. Dinyar, one more prize? One more prize? One more prize to Dr. Arindam Banerjee. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Arindam Banerjee gets the second best prize, best male dancer. Arindam, yes. There you are. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Arindam Banerjee, best dancer, second prize, male. Our CEO, Mr. Dinyan Mukaddam. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The night is yet young. We want all of you on the dance floor. No, carry on with that. Carry on. Hi. Crowds, party's rocking. Just rock it. Get them on.
I want to see all the people up here. Come on. All the people, come up, come up, come up. We do not have much time. We are already into 23. Come on. Before we say goodnight, let's make this night count. Come up. Listen, call up. I just can't handle it this day. Call up. I must get around to it. I'm ready. Please let me think of love. Listen, call up. I cried in the cradle of life. It's real. A giant shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it. Raise a little think of love. But there goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot to cold fever. She puts me in a cool, cool sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get head, get on my track and take a back seat, a hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Raise a little thing of love. I gotta be cool, relax, get head, get on my track and take a back seat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, why much can't handle it. I'm ready. Raise a little thing called love. 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 Thank you.
All right. We can continue.
Walked through a party at the county jail. Peace about that and began to ring. The band was jumping and the judge began to sing. Should have heard the knockdown jailbird sing, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played a tenor saxophone. Little Joey blowing on the side trombone. Drummer boy, let's ring, crash, boom, bang. Whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 sent to number 3. You're the cutest ever I ever seen. Should be the love with the company. Come and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Sad sack sitting on the block of stone. Way of the corner with the long alone. One for your body, don't you be no scared. Don't wanna follow you to the chair. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Shifty Henry said, for heaven's sake, the one looking just to make a break. Why don't you talk to Sarah and said next. Will I stick around while I get my kicks? Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Everybody on the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies, your soul. Silence what I need. I've got to break free. Got to know. God knows I want to break free. I'm falling in love. Falling in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real. I'm falling in love. Got to know. God knows I'm falling in love. It's strange, but it's true. I can't get over the way you love me like you do, but I have to be sure. But until it goes on. I can't get used to living without you, living without you, living without you by my side. I don't want to live alone. Hey, got to know, got to make it on my own. So baby, can't you see? I've got to break free. I've got to break free. I want to break free. Yeah. I want to break free.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, and same to you.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Need to get ready now, go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything, all for my blue suede shoe. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slam my name all over the place. Well, you can do anything you want to do, but I'm hustling off of my shoes, and don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything, you're off my blue suede shoe. Liquor from the fruit job. Well, you can do anything you want to do, but I'm hanging off of my shoes. But don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but off of my blue suede shoe. Come on, Ray. Liquor from the fruit jar. Well, you can do anything you want to do, but I'm hanging off of my shoes, and don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but off of my blue suede shoe. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but off of my blue suede shoe. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the face. And you can do anything you want to do, but I'm hanging off of my shoes. Don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything you're off of my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything you're off of my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything you're off of my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything you're off of my blue suede.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Superb.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This next track is going to be the final track for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Have a good dance for the next track. This is a collection of all your favorite songs. Thank you so much for having a good time. Thank you so much, Bengal Club, for having us. Thank you so much, Omo Events. Thank you so much, everyone else, the guests, the members, the friends, the families, the well-wishers. We are called The Urban Monks, and we hope that we see you once again very soon. Thank you so much. Till then, let's have a good night. It's not over yet. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wait when we remember Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wait when we remember Zion. The weekend carried us away in captivity, required from us a song. Now how shall I sing the Lord's song in a strange land? That the weekend carried us away in captivity, required from us a song. How shall I sing the Lord's song in a strange land? By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, where we wait when we remember Zion. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, where we wait when we remember Zion. That the weekend carried us away in captivity, required from us a song. Now how shall I sing the Lord's song in a strange land? That the weekend carried us away in captivity, required from us a song. And how shall I rain the Lord's song in a strange land?
Russian land. I never had this car, but the car said shot. It was really wonderful. And all of his estate, it wasn't meant to be, but it was really great when he had a gun to squeeze. For the queen, he was a willing dealer. Though she'd hurt and treat him down. She believed he was a holy healer. Over near her side. Rasputin, lover of the Russian king. There was a cat that really was gone. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how we carried on. Rasputin, lover of the Russian king. There was a cat that really was gone. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how we carried on. She scares you like a fool. What about a daddy cool? She scares you like a fool. What about a daddy cool? Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Daddy cool. She stays in like a fool. What about a daddy cool? She stays in like a fool. What about a daddy cool? Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Daddy cool. She stays like a fool. What about a daddy cool? She stays like a fool. What about a daddy cool? Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Daddy
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We love you. We are called the Urban Monks. On a fine night, we'd like to wish you a very, very, very happy new year. We have one last say. There was one request that was made a couple of hours back because it did not suit the mood on that time because people were wanting to dance. We could not skip in that song, but then since now we are all into a new era, we'll do that song for him. I don't know if he's here or not, but then still I'll do it for it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not for you to dance, I'm telling you. This is for you to go back to your college days. So if you know the song, you will sing along. If you've enjoyed the night, whatever has happened, the drinks, the food, the decor, Bengal Club, always as classy, as excellent, as fabulous. Thank you so much. I was not fetching for it, but then thank you so much. We sing this together, right? I got my first real six string, bought it at the 5 and dime, played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. Me and two guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. And Jimmy quit and Jody got married. I should have known we never get far. Oh, when I look back now, the summer seems to last forever. And if I had a choice, I'd always wanna be there. Those were, oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. I spend my evenings down at the drive-in, and that's when I met you, yeah. Standing on your mama's barn, you told me that you'll wait forever. All the way you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the love. Back in the summer of '69. Man, we were killing time. We were young and reckless. We needed to unwind. I guess nothing can last forever, forever. Well, now the times are changing. Look at everything that's come and gone. Sometimes when I play my own six string, thinking that you wonder what went wrong. Standing on your mama's barn, you told me that you'll wait forever. All the way you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Oh yeah, just me and my baby in '69. Oh yeah, it was the summer of '69. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. We say good night. Thank you.